Welcome back to the channel. My name is Emory, and this channel is dedicated to helping you get better at backpacking. So if you're into that kind of thing, consider sticking around. Today we are talking about washing your rain gear. Yes, washing it, as in cleaning it and making sure that it continues to keep you dry in the field. First things first, washing your rain gear is actually very, very important. The way rain gear works is that water goes one way and prevents it from going the opposite direction. Let me put a caveat on that. We're talking fairly expensive style rainwear that is not rubber, like Gore-Tex or like this stuff. This is a stretchy type of rain gear from Kuiu. I absolutely love. This is actually Kuiu Chugach rain gear. I love this stuff. It is not Gore-Tex, but it is seam sealed, and it is, you can kind of see it. If you've seen rain gear that looks like this, you'll know what I'm talking about. Long story short, the way rain gear works in the field when the rain starts coming down is that it sheds water going down through, but it allows your body heat to escape. That means it's kind of like a one-way check valve type of situation. That being said, because the rain gear is porous in nature, it can get clogged. So, for example, you'll see during this last hunting season, I got, these are the seat of my pants, and there is dirt on my rain gear. And you would say, well, that's fine. It's just dirt. And I would agree with you, except for the fact that if this builds up over time, those pores in the rain gear gets clogged and prevents your body heat from escaping. So how rain gear keeps you dry and ends up drying is that your body heat, as you're working out and you're hiking, heats up and it needs to go somewhere. So you can either wet out from the inside, as in your body heat's just creating heat, and then you sweat and it has nowhere to go, or it has to escape. And the reason why rain gear is porous is so that heat can escape. So it is very, very important that it remains clean. And one of the ways that you can do that is by washing it with something like Nikwax. I will leave links in the description of the video that you can check this out. You can get it on Amazon, you can get REI, Backcountry, that kind of a place. They have a bunch of different products, but this stuff is specifically it's a technical wash for rain gear. You'll want to check with the manufacturer what they suggest using. For the most part, you should be pretty good with something like this, like Nikwax. So what you do is you toss your rain gear in the washing machine, you pour this in to the correct amount depending on what you have, you hit wash, you pull it out, you hang it to dry, and you're good to go. You need to be doing this after every season. Even if it's not dirty and you're just sweating and the moisture and the sweat from your skin is escaping, you gotta keep those pores clean. This stuff is not expensive, but your rain gear is expensive and you wanna keep it breathing as well as it can be. If you don't believe me on this breathing situation, look at the tag on your rain gear when you buy it. You'll see rain coming and stopping, and then heat elements going through the different layers. It needs to breathe, and you gotta keep it clean, or else you end up wetting out from the inside, or your rain gear gets saturated, and then it starts plugging up, and then you're wet, and nothing's working the way it should, and you're up a creek without a paddle. As an example, this last season when I was hunting, I made the mistake of going into the bushes without my rain gear on. I got loaded with water, and I was in the bushes and I was like, shoot, I gotta put some rain gear on. So I tossed my rain pants on. My legs were completely soaked all the way through to my base layer, put my rain pants on, wore them the rest of the day, and my body heat cooked my pants and my base layer and escaped through my rain pants. And by the time I got back to camp later that night, I was completely dry. So this works. I promise you it works. You have to trust the rain gear. Also helps to buy really nice rain gear. It's the problem with buying less quality rain gear is that it doesn't breathe very well and you end up creating yourself an oven. So you can get wet two ways. One from the outside rain, one from the inside by not having breathable rain gear. So that's it. That's the video. Wash your rain gear, wash it often, wash it after the season. If you've been using it, even if it's not dirty, wash it because it's gonna keep your rain gear lasting for a very long time. I hope this was helpful. If it was, let me know in the comments. And if you're new to backpacking, be sure to check out my backpacking course. There are links in the description of the video. Also check out the podcast. Links down below. If you're headed out on an adventure anytime soon, be safe, make great decisions, and we'll see you next time.